Hello guys and welcome to episode 14 of the Wilderness Only Iron Man series. On screen are my stats. Let's get things rocking and rolling and kicked off with an assignment from Krystilla. Krystilla, what have you got for us this morning? It's going to be 129 greater demons. Ordinarily this is where one would obtain black d'hide, but as that's not possible for me, it's just level 70 range, but it's still nice to see. We've had some pretty rare drops in the 2-room Falls and the Slayer enchantment, and we're now grabbing ourselves a cheeky little Aaron's kit. That is the Lesser Demon task finished up, and as you can see from the looting bag, we got some really nice goodies that time. We also got ourselves a Laren's key and made ourselves 25k cash. So Krystilla, what's our next assignment going to be? It's a really quick one. Let's go knock out 90 spiders. I'm definitely going to need to start investing in some Addy arrows through Last Man Standing, because I used about 1,000 on that task, so they are going to go pretty quickly. Spiders is literally a couple of minute task and just 3 points. That was nice to knock out. Next assignment is going to be 131 ice giants. And with the kill of this ice giant, we're going to grab ourselves 66 Slayer. 71 range. Ice giants task finished up. That's 66 in a row and 66 Slayer. It's still interesting to see it. 66 Slayer. There's still some tasks I haven't had. So Krystilla, what are we going to get? 57 Chaos Druids. Back to the Elders. A PK hotspot. And with this kill, that is going to be the final kill of the task. Last Chaos Druid. Let's see if we can get anything. We can't. So let's go get another task. And for our next assignment, we'll be heading back to the Greater Demons. Whilst up at the Greater Demons, we've got 77 left, and we're getting our first Laren's Key. 72 range. Our second Laren's Key of the task, and probably our final one, because we've only got 8 left. Finished up slaughtering those Great Demons. Obviously, we've got the 2 Laren's Keys, some goodies there, and lots of goodies in the looting bag. Our next assignment from Krystilla is going to be 107 rogues. That's a skip task. We're heading straight back. 73 HP, and the kill before that, we got ourselves a Laren's Key. We're just about finishing up the task with just 2 left, but we did get ourselves 73 range. And with this final kill, that is going to be task complete, and that's going to be 69 in a row. Right then, Krystilla, what's up next for us? It's going to be 108 lesser demons. Demons. Decided to melee this task because I want to start getting some of my melees up. We've been ranging quite a few recently, and we did just get ourselves level 62 strength. My hits are still quite infrequent, so I think that I'm going to switch to attack. I am really good, or really bad depending on how you look at it, but really good at missing levels, but there is 67 Slayer. That's the Lesser Demons task finished up. Let's give these demons a rest. It was the 70th task in a row, which means we received 125 points, and we're up to 1,250 points. Krystilla, what have we got next? 86 Revenants. Okay, normally, ordinarily, possibly this would be a skip. However, with the rework, I'm gonna go and see if I can kill any. I'm probably gonna start at Scold. If I'm just constantly getting slaughtered, I'll try Unscold. If I'm still constantly getting slaughtered, then we're gonna have to skip. But we're gonna give it our best shot. And that's death on number 1 after 1 kill. Holy shit! I forgot to protect my magic shortbow. Bollocks. Okay, so that did not go awfully well. We got 1 Revenant kill. We then got killed and lost our magic shortbow, which we spent ages getting. However, never fear. I'm going to go get the magic shortbow back, go back to Revs and just try a few different worlds. And yeah, hopefully remember protection prayers, because I really don't want to go back. It's a 1 in 128, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to get. And there it is, boys. That was literally only probably about 30 kills. I was killing all the imps as well. Unfortunately, got no economical keys. I'm just going to use the rest of these supplies, actually, and see if I can pick myself up a second magic shortbow. We have ourselves an ecumenical key coming in, which is a nice 62k AUG. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get a second one. However, we did get the one that we wanted back, so that's not too bad. They can actually drop 2 at a time, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But we got the one. I'm actually going to be taking a rune crossbow to Revs now, just in case I make the same mistake. I've got plenty of surplus rune crossbows, so that won't be such an annoyance if I do forget to protect. Although we don't use broad bolts that much, now we have access to element arrows. We do still use them a little bit, and I'm going to need some more of them, so I'm going to buy myself another 5,000 bolts, as we don't really have too much else to spend our Slayer points on. We just got our first drop, which is 73 death runes. I don't think it's worth banking for, but it's nice nevertheless. If we get another one, we probably will bank. So until the Rev caves are fixed, this is pretty much the only way I can kill them, which is I hit them and I lure them round, and then I just kind of hit them over here, because there's a lot less PKs, a lot less people seeing you. I can do that with the Imp, the Goblin, and the Pyre Fiend. The Pyre Fiend's often being killed, but if not, I'm able to do it that one too, so I'll just hit them by here and run round to a safer spot. We did get attacked but managed to get away, which does mean we're able to bank our runes, which is quite nice. It's 100% a PK hotspot, they're 100% still protected, so yeah, basically I've just got to hide and try my best. My second drop is again from a Pyre Fiend, and that's going to be 5 Onyx Bolt Tips. Another drop again from the Pyre Fiend, and it's going to be 12 Adamant Bars. So this is what I do not like seeing in the Rev Caves. This is an Ironman that unfortunately is obviously paying for protection. I've seen another one, I've seen multiple of these sorts of guys. The second that you start challenging any of their Revenants, a big clan logs in. It's just, you know, why create an Ironman and then go and do that? Beyond me. With this next kill, that is going to be the task finish, but I think I am going to stay up here for just a little minute and test my luck and see if I can get anything else. There we can see, task is complete. We just got ourselves a Bracelet of Ethereum. I'm unsure if I'll use that now, but I'm definitely going to pick it up. I'm a little bit worried because there is some skull people here, but I'm going to go quickly run and grab it. So we have now finished up our 500 or 400 bolts that we took, so we're going to need to bank. We can get ourselves a new Slayer task, and we've got some nice lutations here actually. I think what I'm going to do is just come back for a little bit longer, because I'd quite like to see if I can grab myself anything. There's obviously the Dragon Plate legs or something like that I could grab, but it should be best in slot. After we've done a little bit more Revenants, the task that we're going to be doing is 76 zombies. Okay, so we got attacked, but it was absolutely more than time to get out of there anywhere. Look at all those lovely little lutations. Got the 2 rune kites, the rune ores. Yeah, just got some really nice loot, so it's time to bank, and we're going to head back for a little bit more, I think. Unfortunately, we did die again, although respawning at the Enclave is absolutely beautiful. Interestingly, our runite ore protected over our rune crossbow. It was my own fault. I was doing really well. I was getting some good loot, and I stopped to talk to some guy who started talking to me. He was asking advice and things like that. Just generally trying to be nice. I was trying to help him out. The Revs Caves is not the place to be nice. It's not the place to stop and give people advice, because inevitably they're going to do what he did and call a team. But never fear, we've got plenty of rune crossbows. We'll go grab some more bolts and get back out there. So as you can see, we've got 195 last man standing points just before we get out to the Rev Caves, and that's because I've just slowly been doing it as and when I can. It's a really good way to learn how to PK and learn how to switch overheads, and I've definitely become slightly better. It's really good fun, but it's not something I can do for hours and hours on end, so it's just where I do an hour here and an hour there, and slowly the points build up. I was going to save myself like 280 points and just buy 100k adamant arrows outright, because I thought that would be really cool, but unfortunately we're really close to running low on food, so I think I'm going to buy myself 1,000 manta rays, 200 super restores, and I'm going to be spending the rest on arrows. Okay, so that's a pretty nice restocking on the food, the pots and the arrows, and 1,000 food, 200 pots, and nearly 28k adamant arrows. We just got ourselves a rune warhammer, which is a bit of an interesting one, because it could potentially be our best in slot to kill Veti on, obviously other than the Vigora's Chain Mace. If anyone can think of anything that betters the rune hammer other than the Vigora's Chain Mace, then let me know. I don't know what combat stats we'd need to kill it with the rune warhammer, but a lot higher than I currently have. Another nice amount of loot in the inventory there. I think what I'll do is, if I'm ever lucky enough to get myself a wilderness weapon, then I will just break these down into Ether to be able to use that. Some nice loots, as you can see. The blood runes are going to come in really handy. This little tactic where I just sneak around the corner and shoot them and run back, it's slow. I can only attack the low level ones, but as you can see from the inventory, it is working. It's only a matter of time before we land something like those dragon plate legs. And what was I just saying, boys? A few kills back, we get our best in slot legs. That's a Dragon Plate legs. That's so good. I'm 100% banking. I am Ophistopheles. Yes, that is so good. Really happy with that. So with our Dragon Plate legs, we are looking like an absolute wilderness boss. There is the tank range setup, flip into those for the melee setup and the Dragon Plate legs, and then of course we've got the beautiful mage setup. And yeah, Dragon Plate legs, I remember trying to acquire them, well, when I was younger, many years ago, and I remember I finally paid 2.4 mil for them, so it's just a very nostalgic feeling to have them back in 2.4 mil. That back then was a hell of a lot of money, but look at him, Wildanator, you little beast. So unfortunately we did die again, and it was that quick that we didn't get to protect item. Whilst up there we did get attacked again, but fortunately we managed to get away. We didn't get much stuff, but we did get a nice amount of blood runes, which is going to be pretty nice, because I don't think I can buy them from any shop, so the only way I can get them is from monster drops. I just got a dragon longsword. Obviously I can't use that because I can't do Lost City, but that was off an imp, so I need to check the rarity of that, because I reckon that's probably quite rare. And indeed, that is a rare drop. It's 1 in 3,300 or thereabouts. It's a little later now and the Rev Caves are absolutely a little bit more busy. We are going to do a couple more trips and just see what we can get, but I have decided to bank what I've currently got in the looting bag. Holy shit, we need to get out of it. We just got an ancient medallion from a goblin or an imp. It was one of the two. That thing's worth 4 mil, so I just literally need to give it boots and get the hell out of here. So if I got it from the imp, then it's a 1 in 7.7k, and if I got it from the goblin, then it's a 1 in 5.2k. It was definitely from one of them because the pyre fiend was dead. I can't remember which one I killed for it, but that's the 4 mil medallion. At the moment, it's just going to sit in my loot tab, looking very pretty because I'd value it over the cash. However, if there's another update that comes where I need 5 mil cash or something like that again, I'll absolutely be selling it and claiming it for the GP. We did unfortunately die again at the Revenants, but they are getting really busy. It's getting to that time of night, so I think we're going to give them a miss for now, but I am incredibly happy with the Draconic plate legs and also the 4 mil medallion. I think we're getting to a stage where I'm happy to end up this episode. We've had some nice luck. I just wanted to quickly go through the loot tab because I don't think we've done that in quite a little while. So obviously in new edition we got the ancient medallion, we got the draconic plate legs, which is a really nice upgrade for both tank range and melee. I'm just going to quickly scroll through the loot tab so you guys can take a look. It's looking quite nice. We've got some Laren keys, supplies, gems, ores, lots of arrows and things now, herblore supplies, and then just some random bits and bobs. Here's some more revenant stuff here. Here is some logs. I am passively working on the fletching level to make diamond and ruby bolts and also onyx bolts for cash. So that's how we're looking at the moment. The account is shaping up rather nicely. Let's take a quick look at our goals list. So this is how we are looking on the gear list, and as you might see, the draconic plate legs are now filled in, which means we've unlocked them. It's really nice. We seem to be getting an unlock each episode. I'm sure that will slow down, but that is absolutely nice to see. Obviously we don't have the emblems on there because they're not directly useful to the account. However, nonetheless, it is still very nice to see any wilderness unique, especially one as rare as that. As always, thank you all for your continued support. I hope you're still enjoying these as much as I'm enjoying making them. I really appreciate every like, nice comment, every PM in game, everybody that joins my CC. I really do appreciate you guys, and I'm having a bundle of fun on this account. Until next time, guys, thank you and goodbye.